Now that the industry has settled on finFET, it's back to fretting about interconnect, which was always the big problem of the 90s. And it's become a real large limitation below 10 and 7 nanometer due to power loss and signal integrity. Let's put the focus back on dielectrics again and getting to a lower K value. And liquid phase self-assembly technology is something really new that's come along that is possibly a good solution to it. Joining me today to talk about it is Hash Pakbaz, and he's president and CEO of SBA Materials. This is WeVision, and I'm Dan Hutchison. Welcome to the program, Hash.
Thank you, Dan. Pleasure to be here.
So, what's the problem? Let's go back to the issue of dielectrics, because we've all been working on transistors for a long time. Now we got FinFET fixed, and all of a sudden interconnect's a problem again.
Yeah, so that's a very good, you encapsulated it very well, which is the world, I would say for the past 10 years has had their eyes on the front end and how to improve the transistor performance. It's very well known that, a lot of the power consumption issues were starting with the transistor. How do you get the leakage current down, voltage down, etc. And with FinFETs having basically made the transition, and now people are continuing to improve the FinFETs, there was a big gain in power when that transition from 2D to 3D transistors happened. And now everybody is beginning to realize an old forgotten problem, the RC issues and the interconnect issues. And if you look at the industry, basically the industry has been using the same copper low-K material for the past 15 years almost. And at the dimensions that we're arriving now for 10 and 7 and beyond, the power consumption and the RC losses of the total power consumption of the chip that's now is more than 50% of it. And it's now well modeled that the signal delays are being dominated by RC delays from interconnect rather than gate delays.
Now we got to the point of we were working on back in the days of copper, right? It was easy to choose the metal, right? Because aluminum and copper, you got a big gain. But with copper today, there's not really another metal, right, that you can replace it with. It's really known.
Yeah, and institutions like IMEC, have been doing a lot of research also that have published that are considering things like cobalt, ruthenium. But frankly, at the end of the day, when you plot the curves up at the dimensions, copper is really still the best.